Welcome to Bracket in Session. I am your host Alejandro, or Mexi as I'm known in the Smash community. In this show, special guests and myself analyze and nerd out about Smash Bros. Ultimate, its competitive meta, and major performances in our local scene. In this episode, we'll discuss Yoshi from the Yoshi series, how to play him, how to beat him, and more. I suggest you grab your favorite drink, relax, and enjoy the show as Bracket is now in session. Hello everyone, welcome back to Bracket in Session. This, as listeners might know, this is not the first episode of the show, but it is the first episode that I'm actually recording, so got lots of excitement, lots of nerves coming in, but today we're here to talk about Yoshi, one of the other characters who's been around since the very first iteration back in 1999, so it's going to be very exciting and I'm sure it's going to provide for some great chats. And joining me to talk about this character is Jamie. Hello Jamie, how are you going?
I'm good. Hello, Anjo. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. So you're obviously the best Yoshi in Australia. How do you feel?
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's funny just because I just got it by default because the best when I started was E-Man in Sydney, and then he just quit.
Oh, well,
So
very
then it
well.
just went to me pretty much.
Just in time.
Yeah.
So firstly, I want to invite you to give a brief overview of your relationship with the game, how you went from like not knowing about it to casually playing, maybe being the best out of your friend group, to how you started out in tournaments. Were you O2er at the start, or did you have success from the beginning? And now I think you're top 20 in Vic, no?
Yeah, I'm top 20. I'm like consistently getting between 15 to 20 in the rankings.
Well, that's awesome.
Pretty good from where I started. I've been watching Melee for years. Like I watched Melee before Ulti ever came out. Like before it was announced, I was watching Melee. And I got into it because my friend was like, Jamie, like from school, he was like, Jamie, you'd really like this. So he was like, we'll play Melee, and he was right. So we played Melee, we were absolute ass. We couldn't move, but we had a lot of fun. Because we never played casual. To me, Smash has never been a casual game. Like as a kid with Brawler,
Really?
was. But I got into watching Melee. So when I played with my friend, we only played on legal stages, with like trying to play like Melee, like the meta. Right? I played Sheik, and he was playing Fox.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, like Smash wasn't. So, like, I also never owned a Wii U, so I never played Smash 4.
Oh, interesting.
So then I started Ulti in a competitive way. Like, we were trying to find my main. I was trying to, like, learn combos and stuff. Like, I only ever played 1v1 with, like, no items on when I first started playing the game.
Right. That's pretty interesting. I think the usual story is like, oh yeah, like, you know, Nintendo Mario was one of my favorite games, and then my parents bought me, Smash Bros. Because it has Mario in it, and then you just start learning the buttons, and all of a sudden, maybe you ran into the competitive scene on YouTube or something, and that's how you got in, but you've always been playing it competitively. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How'd you find, like, the Melee competitive scene on YouTube? Did you ever
it was just my friend, he liked Melee, and he just was like, it was just my friend who got me to watch sets, and then I just started watching like tournaments live and just like old sets, so like Evo 2016, like Armada HBox Grands. There's like Royal Flush with, I think it's HBox Armada Grands. And then after that I watched the Smash doc.
Oh yeah,
pretty much just hook.
Yeah, I see.
But I never got into playing Melee. I could never do it. My big thing is I hate being really bad at games. So like learning new ones is fun, but I just like, there's always the learning curve that I never get past for a lot of them. Like I've tried traditional fighters as well, and I just, not being fast is not fun.
It is not.
Not being able to control my character and what I'm doing sucks.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason why, like, if you look at my data, it's just Yoshi throughout the entire competitive career, right?
Yeah, and that leads perfectly into the next question, which is because you said that you played like Sheik or Falco in Melee, but how did you get to playing Yoshi in Ultimate since you didn't play Smash 4? Was it that he's just kind of your favorite Mario character? Which I know that's wrong, it's Rosalina, but was it or
Yeah.
like the play style or just the character you picked and you just stuck with it?
So I do like Yoshi as just like a character. He was always like my Mario Party character as a kid as well. I do like him, but it's also so I would how it started. I was almost a Young Link main.
Oh no.
Yeah, right. And then I was playing. I didn't know that the F smash was two A presses. So whenever I hit my friend with one F smash, I was like, "This character sucks. I can't kill." It's impossible to kill. So then there was almost a Diddy Kong phase as well because I like Diddy Kong.
hmm
And then as we were unlocking characters, when I was with my friend, the classic when you're younger and the game comes out, we play like 18 hours in one day pretty
Oh
much.
yeah,
Just
100%.
unlocking all the characters, right? He played Yoshi and he goes, "Oh my god, Yoshi's aerials are really fun." So then the next game I joined in. I'm gonna play Yoshi. And I was like, okay, his aerials are really fun. And here I am now.
That's insane that if you had only figured out that Youngling's forward smash was two hits, you might be a Youngling mate today.
I was probably gonna still be a youngling main. There's a few other characters I was thinking at the start. There was a timeline where I was a DK Diddy Kong K. Rool like triple main. That was an
Oh.
opinion at the start.
hmm
Yeah, then there was Yoshi. It was just I don't know, something clicked with the aerials were being fun.
Yeah, they're definitely very fun. And how did you start out in tournaments then?
Oh, so I may be getting decent results now. My God, I was not like that at the start, right?
Yeah.
Like I've had conversations with other people in the scene. I was my first tournament I went 2-2, which was like crazy.
Yeah.
And then I went 0-2, 1-2 for the next like year and a half, 2 years.
Right. And how
So
did you
yeah,
start getting better? Is it like a training mode grind? Did you get coaching?
I do. It makes no sense. I come back from my first Pissmas.
hmm
I'm like in the 30s to 40 range. And then for some reason out of nowhere, I had an advantage state, and then I just bumped up 10 ranks.
Wow.
Like it made no. For some reason something clicked, and I just like could combo people much better. Could keep people in disadvantage above me much better. I don't know what it
That's pretty
was.
cool. You just had like a moment, like the realization.
Yeah, but I did bad at Pissmas, and then I come back and I start doing really well.
Which Pissmas is this? Like what year are we talking?
It was the one. It was the first one Jono won. It's
Oh,
Pissmas 4, because 6 was this year, and the first one I went to was 3 years ago. Yeah,
right. And just quickly for
because that was
the
in Brisbane.
like just really quickly for the listener, Pissmas is a major that happens in Sydney around early December
No,
every
it
year.
happens in Gold Coast.
Oh yeah, sorry,
It's
Gold
in
Coast.
Queensland. Yeah, it's been Gold Coast the last 2 years, and then the year that I'm talking about was in Brisbane. But yeah, it's been Gold Coast.
Right. That is what I meant to say.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. So, but you said you were in the 30s to 40 range, like in
It was like
the
30s.
VPS already.
Yeah, it was like 30s to 40. So I was going like 2-2, 3-2 at some events, right?
hmm
And then I just started, and then I just jumped to like the 20s.
And how'd you get from like 02, 12 to that like 30s to 40s?
It just if you just get an advantage state, you just can just jump, right?
hmm
Because you'll start if you start doing more damage than the people you're versing, you're gonna win more.
Yeah,
And that's
actually,
just what happened.
yeah. Like I think I've heard this specifically from you, but there was a conversation that some people were having like 2 years ago or something about which is the most important state in the game, and I think you were the main preacher for like advantage is the most important thing in this game.
Absolutely. Because it's like the way the ultimeta has turned out, it's actually just been all advantage state, right?
hmm hmm
But it's the one thing that's like super consistent among everything, right? So whenever you're doing a combo, there's going to be some character specific things, but it'll mostly be the same against the entire roster, right?
Mhm.
Like if you hit them, you want to be hitting them in the same way. Because
Yeah.
like some characters have different ways to like recover and like get off ledge and all these, and like they have different tools in neutral. But when you're in advantage, it's always consistent. It's always wanting to do your combos and stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Which actually leads very good into section 1, which we've kind of just gotten into like informally, but yeah, section 1 of each episode, which is like how to play as Yoshi yourself. So, what are, in your very experienced opinion, like the bread and butter combos that you absolutely have to get done if you want to pick up this character?
The absolute combos, it's like the weak hit Nair, F tilt, up air strings at low percent, because that's doing like 45-50%. Up air, down air, I think is really good because it's 45% with 2 moves.
Oh,
It's just learning the up air and up tilt stuff. So like you can do up air, like you can do quad up airs if you land a landing up air under a platform, which can just kill.
Yup, 100%.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's like one of his best things. Is the damage output, and his combo game's ridiculous. It's just like it's just finding the combo routes and stuff. So there's, have you heard me dubbed like the Yoshi combo?
I've definitely heard you talk about it. I just don't know what it is.
I only first saw it the first time I saw was Yoshi doing it, so that's why I call it that. It's like at 0%, you can do back air, like Nair, F tilt, up air. So like back air, Nair, F tilt, which is really good, but it's like the Nair's a little weird.
Yeah.
So I remember I was like, some Yoshis, you can, instead of going for that, you can just do back air, which also does good damage and just, it's all true.
Yeah, and it works.
And it works. It's like, it's easy and works. It's just like learning those easy bread and butters are really important. Like being super consistent with up tilt up air as kill confirm, because it's like the best kill confirm Yoshi has. Egg forward air when your ledge trapping is really good. Being able to like space it so you hit the spike instead of sending them off stage is important, I'd say.
And yeah, because like I think his advantage is very good, but to get into that, you have to win neutral, which I feel like as a character with not a lot of range, you can kind of struggle a little bit. So what if you're into a game? I know that it's different for every matchup, but generally, what are you doing in neutral to try and start a combo?
So the best way to start the combos is with Nair, right? So you can, and it's weak hit Nair, which is better, because then you can use it. So you want to be using Yoshi's greatest strength, which is his airspeed, right? Because he's got the best in the game. So you can use that to dodge the opponent, like throwing out a move, and then you can whiff punish with your combo starters, which is what you want to be constantly looking for. It's just like trying to whiff punish and like dance around their range and burst options, which is what, like, yeah, you're trying. It's like a dance. You want to try to hit them, for missing you. So trying to whiff punish a lot.
100%. And I feel like in the later percents, you can just do like a landing up air and then get an advantage that way, because up air is like a very fast move, right? You can use it out of shield or out of anything, really.
Frame 5.
That's crazy.
Frame 5 up air that combos kills out of shield. It's super, and it doesn't hit in front of me because it's like the tail goes behind Yoshi.
Yeah.
So it's really good. That's why a lot of the reason you'll see at like last hit, I'll spam back air as well. Because one, that's my biggest aerial. And it kills. And if I shield and they hit my shield, I can up air the shield and it hits better behind me than in front of me.
Yeah, and as well, like the first couple of hits of back air, if you land so that it doesn't hit the third hit, you can F smash. Is that a true thing?
Yes. So Because back air's 3 hits, the first hit of back air pops them up.
Mm-hmm.
At about 70-80%, you can F smash that, but a higher percentage pops them up too much.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can just do back air, up air at those percents.
Wow.
But then and the hit stun is ridiculous. Like the amount of times that I realize I hit the first hit of back air and I still have time to do up air is ridiculous. Like there's so much time to react.
Yeah, 100%.
But then the second hit of back air, it like forces them onto the ground, and that sometimes puts them into a tech situation at later at like 90-80%. It's character specific as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get an F smash on that, which kills ridiculously early because Yoshi's F smash is decently strong.
Oh, it's very strong. Oh, it's very risky as well because the lag is, I think, it
so
lasts a long
laggy.
time. Yeah. And once, like, the opponent, I think we like briefly mentioned something like about this, but once the opponent is in disadvantage, how to keep him there like as long as possible. I think, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, Yoshi just wants to strictly be below the opponent at all times.
Yeah, being below is really good because obviously character specific, but up tilt's really good anti-air to hit them. It's big and it hits above really well.
Mm-hmm.
It's also like what I love doing is like jumping to bait out an air dodge.
Oh yeah.
So you jump, bait out air dodge, then you can either hit them for after, like you can up tilt the air dodge, and then get another up air. Then they still can't land against you, and it's hard for them to get away from you because you're faster in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So just like being below, that's just the thing with ulti as well. Like being above someone is bad.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless
So,
specifically like bad aerials, like I think you'd rather be above Bowser than in front of him. But yeah, for Yoshi and many other characters, 100%.
Yeah. So that's about how you deal with it. Like always keeping them above you. That's one of the good things with like Kazuya and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kazuya can't land. So and like Kazuya is always the character you want to combo above you, and that's what Yoshi like specializes in.
Yeah, no, 100%. And like, I guess we mentioned this a little bit, like what to do in neutral. But if your opponent is like hard committing to like never being above you and like being in front of you and at a range away, how do you play around that?
That's the way you beat Yoshi because his burst range is shocking. Like it's really bad.
Side B.
He's got we got side B,
which is useless.
Startup as well.
Yeah, I feel like side B, like Yoshi side B, is one of the few moves in the entire game that you should just never use ever.
It would be better if it didn't exist because then I wouldn't misinput it.
Oh yeah, it's like a built-in nerf the character has.
Like it has the one use of the niche as fuck shield break setup on the platforms. Which I nearly hit on Monday, actually.
Almost.
I got the read wrong on the tech roll. Oh, so sad.
Now, so like, sorry, keep going.
So like dash back. I don't know if that beats Yoshi, but it destroys me. I'm really bad at when I try to approach and they just dash back hit me for it. I get owned by that. And one thing people really should do more is shield. Because my grab sucks. Yeah. And egg lay, like as command grabs are good, but mine is one of I've got good movement with it. But when you get popped out of the egg, you have 6 frames of invulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
So there's times where if I down air the egg, most people who like mash out and mash in air will win 100% of the time because they're doing an invincible move.
Interesting.
So shielding is really good against Yoshi that people should do more.
And
that's also you go.
No, you finish.
That's also against a lot of the characters that outrange me and outspace me. It's a lot of me shield camping and nairing out a shield because that's a really good move.
Hmm.
So just grabbing more is really good against Yoshi.
Yeah, especially because that's another thing about Yoshi, which is we'll get into the second mechanic later, but the first one is that he has the only shield that cannot be shield poked because he gets into the egg. So
Yeah, it's
yeah.
great. I consider that is DLC privilege and not the double jump. I think the shield not being shield poked is more bullshit than that.
Interesting. Now, if you're like we're still in playing as Yoshi, but if you're in the one in disadvantage, other like we'll it'll lead into double jump armor. But first, like, how do you land if you're the one that's above the opponent? Because that was in preparation for the episode. I played a little bit of Yoshi online, and
Yeah.
I just feel like you can't land.
It can be hard. It's you just want to be using the airspeed, and you've got B reverse mix ups.
Oh yeah,
So like you can just always B reverse, and you go flying with B reverse. But this is what like Zach's been teaching me and telling me. Just go to ledge.
yeah.
Like if they're above you, because you've got the airspeed to go to just like piss off and go to ledge,
Yeah.
which I need to start doing more. I'm not good at it. But there's a bunch of stuff. I remember, like if you imagine like the small battlefield platform, and like you're on the you just and you're on the if you get hit up in the center, if you drift to like the left
Mm-hmm.
to where you're above the platform, but you're in between the ledge and the platform. There's like there's so many mix-ups. There's you can go to the platform, you can go to the stage, you can go to ledge,
Yeah.
and you can just like drift around because Yoshi's got that airspeed to do that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And now,
And he's also got the down B.
oh yeah, I feel like
in a clutch.
that's risky
It's not
though.
good.
It's
but
really risky.
It's risky. It is risky, but like if you see them commit to a jump, then you can do it.
Mm-hmm. And how and
Not
famously you preach about how it doesn't kill if you DI it correctly.
Dude,
Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
I could just give the example. I was versing Robotic Joe in Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
He was at 110%.
Mm-hmm.
He jumps above the top platform on Battlefield, and I down B him, and he doesn't die. 110 at above the Battlefield plat. This move does not kill. The aerial down B does not kill.
I feel like that moment must have triggered the famous or infamous, maybe if you're you, the Slimboy eye roll.
Yep. Oh, dude, it did, absolutely.
Oh,
'Cause then I also that would have won me the set, and then I go reverse the 8.
ooh, that's even
Oh,
worse
yeah.
if you end up losing the
Yeah.
whole set.
Yep.
Ooh. Now with double jump armor, like this is something that like most like super very good competitive players know about it, but for more of someone who's more on the casual side, do you want to explain how double jump armor works and how to use it effectively?
So yeah, so double jump armor. It's frame one armor on your double jump for your recovery, because otherwise Yoshi could literally have the worst recovery in the game if he could just get hit out of it because he doesn't have an up B.
Yeah.
That recovers. So it's knockback based. So the more percent I have, the earlier the armor will break.
Mhm.
I don't have exact numbers. I just have like the vibe of when it'll break.
Right.
Like one of my like Lucina's a mad matchup for me because back air breaks my armor like 70, 75.
Yeah.
So I just get edge guarded super easily.
Exactly. Like if you're Yoshi off stage against Lucina, that's what they will be doing. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, sucks.
You can also footstool out of it, which Yoshi dies at literal 0% for.
Oh, I actually didn't know
can-
that.
Yeah, you can footstool Yoshi, double jump armor, and he dies.
Is that I don't see people exploiting that very much. Does
Oh,
it happen?
Scobo does it to me.
It's
Ernest
over.
used to do it to me a lot.
That sounds about right for both of
Ernest used to
those.
edgeguard me a lot like that. Yeah. Zach goes for it. I have died at very early percent to Honk actually because he hit me with like crouch like two crouch jabs, and I'm obviously trying to jump out of combos because I want my frame one escape, and he jumps and footstools me instead of doing a combo. I'm like, that was like really good.
Is that something that like is worth going for if someone's versing you, or is it kind of like if you miss it, it's not worth it because you just instantly burn your double jump and you could get reversaled?
Um, it's I think it's character specific and where I am. If I'm, it's the way Scobo does against me is he's recovering low and I try to edge guard and miss, and then he'll reversal me by footstooling because I have to jump up.
Mm-hmm.
But if you've got decent airspeed and a good recovery, it's like worth going for. Like Zach does, like Pac-Man would be good because like
Mm-hmm.
you're not the slowest character, and if you miss the footstool, you just go back to ledge with an uncontestable recovery.
Well, it is contestable, but yeah, that's for the Pac-Man episode. I know
It's
you're.
very
I know you're referring to that one time where I think there was a set at a pixel where I side beat and the armor is supposed to come out in the middle of the move, not at the end. So you forward at the very end, and it didn't even trade. You just lost and went flying for it.
yeah, that's true. Nah, Pac-Man's recovery is hard to deal with.
Yeah, no, I don't deny that.
Like, there's a lot of times where Yoshi will like me, will like go big, like hard left and up B to like cover my like the diagonal, like try to below me, like the egg will drift down.
Mhm.
So if you just get there before the up B even comes out, because up B's has a decent amount of startup, I'll just die if you footstool me in that animation.
Mm-hmm. And do you also like the up B having no like armor itself? The opponent can just wait for you to use the up B and then punish the end leg.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's one good thing because the way I always up B is like I'm trying to hit at the ledge, so you have to shield it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can just like parry it and then hit me for it,
Yeah.
which is like it can work because up B does snap to ledge when my double jump doesn't. Like up B can snap to ledge, so
Oh
sometimes it won't
yeah.
work.
Yeah, double jump goes past it
Double
every
jump
time,
doesn't.
doesn't it?
Yeah, so I don't snap to ledge. Yeah. My recovery move doesn't snap to ledge.
So if you wanna step to ledge using both double jump, you have to like double jump and then kind of very quickly up B to make it to the
You
ledge.
have to like jump. You have to like double jump and like up B from like a certain amount of range away for you to snap. But like you've probably seen me, I double jump low and then like I can down B, which has like the insane snap hitbox.
Oh yeah.
Or you can just jump and air dodge up, like how Ness does it. How Ness recovers, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's obviously not as you don't go as far as Ness does.
Yeah.
But the air dodge will snap to ledge.
Now
And
I've so now you go.
yeah, so and one thing with the double jump is when you break the armor, I'm in hit stun. So hit me again. A lot of people don't do that.
Oh, interesting.
So like I've died to Min Min because I've double jumped the dragon hit, and then that broke my armor. Then the laser came out and hit me.
Yeah, that's just Min Min. That's Min Min being broken.
Yeah, but there's like there's a lot of characters that can just do that. Like Lucina can like back air F smash
Ugh.
because like I'm in hit stun from the back air, but I don't go anywhere because I take heavily reduced knockback when you break the armor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So just back air and you can probably F smash it or do something else.
Yeah. Now, if you're Yoshi and you've got because like we were talking about a lot of things are character and I suppose archetype dependent as well. How does he? I know that like sorties are like typically the really bad matchups. Same with characters who camp out like zoners, trappers. So how does he do versus like each of those like archetypes? And then also curious against rushdowns as well.
So Swordies are like a nightmare. They just control so much space against me, and it's so when you're like a floaty, like when you're a stubby floaty against a swordie, it's just so hard.
Yep.
To get that opening, you just have to hope they mess up,
Mm-hmm.
which is like not the most fun thing.
Yeah, and it's like not
Zoners?
reliable as well.
Yeah. No, it's not reliable. It's just like, yeah, you can't like we've seen it. F tilt is just impossible to deal with. Like Palu back air is just in a go next,
Mm-hmm.
and there's just countless moves like myth,
Oh.
like all these guys. Zoners are besides the charge sword devil herself, Samus, because that's impossible. They're pretty fine for Yoshi because he's got the airspeed to zone break is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've made a matchup chart recently, and I beat most zoners, like meta relevant ones. Beside, like Yoshi beats Game and Watch, who's like zonery but not really. He beats
Really?
Snake.
Interesting.
Like Yoshi beats like Yoshi. He beats Snake. Um, like what even are the other zoners? I've never lost to me Gunner. I don't know if that's like there's no good me Gunners or like a meeting. I don't know. I've literally never lost that in set. It's not a popular one. Yoshi beats Min Min, who's like a non-traditional but a zoner.
Oh yeah.
There's a few that are annoying. Like Link is really hard,
Mm-hmm.
but I think Yoshi does fine into Toon Link and Young Link.
I'm actually curious about some of these because, like, I guess you can go through them like really quickly. But, like, for example, I would imagine Game and Watch destroys Yoshi because of his hitboxes and no end lag, and with Snake as well. Like, because you have to like hit him up close, I think, unless maybe you use Egg a lot in that matchup. But because it blows up the grenades really easily, so how does he do good into those characters?
So the thing with Snake is the big thing with Snake and Game Watch both is it's really hard for them to kill Yoshi. The
Oh
only way
yeah.
Snake really kills Yoshi is with up tilt, and if you just don't jump in stupidly, you don't get hit by up tilt.
Mm-hmm. But if that's the case though, like doesn't up tilt cover around the area where you'd be jumping in with Nairs and stuff?
yes, but like you just don't. You want to be doing like you just don't need to do that against Snake really.
Hmm.
Because then if you catch him throwing grenades and stuff and you get an opening, which isn't the hardest, you can still combo him forever because you can just hit his legs with up air and then you don't explode grenade.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Trading is also completely fine because I think Snake is like 2 units heavier than Yoshi, so we're the same weight.
Hmm.
If he ever recovers low, he's dead. Forward air just destroys him if he recovers low.
Hmm.
Like so, my damage, like I don't die. My damage output's still really good. Edge guarding's like pretty good. And if I throw egg when he grenades, they just clash in the middle. So I don't get
Oh
hit by
yeah.
grenades really.
That's goated then. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a good matchup. It's still like not the easiest because Snake is Snake.
Yeah, Snake is Snake. And like
And with
Game and
Game and
Watch?
Watch, he's like Nair and back is hard to deal with. But if you get in, he doesn't escape my combos easier, and I don't like Yoshi can't doesn't guard a Game Watch either because his edge guarding's back air, which multi hits don't have knockback, so Yoshi just
Yeah.
goes through that. And then you become a rage monster that kills him at ridiculously early percent.
I see, I see. That's pretty interesting. I hadn't thought
Yeah,
about that.
because like up tilt up air is like ridiculously consistent as a kill confirm.
Mm-hmm.
Like it
Absolutely.
works for way too large a range for it to be balanced.
And
Like range doesn't matter and all these things.
what about rushdowns?
So rushdowns do pretty good. Like Yoshi does pretty good into them because we're both stubby, and if
Mhm.
if we're trading the air, Yoshi is like one of the heavier rushdowns. Like I don't know what rushdown would be heavier than Yoshi.
Yeah,
Like
none probably.
Wario,
Is he? I guess
if
so. Yeah.
if Wario's a rushdown, like exactly right. Like but Wario is much heavier than Yoshi, decently heavier than Yoshi. So
Mhm.
he just so you can trade with hitboxes, and trading's always good for you. And rushdowns are like the thing with ulti is like spamming safe moves on shield, and Yoshi has the best airspeed, so he can like do that as well.
Oh yeah.
Um, I always I like as a player struggle against fast characters. I just get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But it's also like
Pretty
having the frame one escape option to not die to their combos when they can't do that to you is good.
true. And same, and also like not being edge guarded. Like, how would you do? How would the double jump armor do against like Fox back air, Roy, jab, that kind of thing at ledge?
Um, yeah, you just Fox backhead is you just avoid it. You do too much speed. Like Fox doesn't really. He's too much of a fast faller and like doesn't actually have good airspeed. He's got good ground speed, so he can't really get to you there.
Hmm.
And Roy doesn't really like jab doesn't really hit Yoshi's recovery because if he's trying to jab when I'm recovering with like back right, he'll get hit by egg because egg can go over the jab hitbox and hit them for it, or they'll clank and then he's in like extra stun because he's clanking with a move now.
Right. Yeah. I guess, but also Roy being a sword even just kind of
That's
beats
what makes
Yoshi,
that
right?
matchup harder.
Yeah. Not the fact that he's fast, just the fact that he has a sword.
The fact he's fast with a sword is
Mm.
what's hard.
Yeah.
But it's like the Roy matchup's like weirdly not the worst.
Hmm.
Like he's like combo fodder. There's something I've discovered with I'm trying to do it more. I'm not the most consistent at it. Because my down air is a multi-hit.
Mm-hmm.
It clanks with other multi-hit recoveries and stuff. And because my down air is like the multi-hits are semi-spikes, they get shot flying down, and then I get shot up because I'm getting hit up.
That's pretty good.
So that works against Roy, works against Thrapper. Um, it works against Kazuya up here at the later hitboxes.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it against Bayo once.
Mm-hmm.
It works against Wolf as well. But they just get shut down, and like I get shut up and I live.
Hell yeah.
That's the big thing. Like the edge guarding, I think my edge guarding, like Yoshi's edge guarding, is better than most brawler characters.
I agree. It's like exactly, yeah, the airspeed, the jump height, and like
The
eggs and stuff.
floatiness to like exist longer off stage than others.
Yeah, so actually, that actually is a really good bullet point that I forgot about. Is if you're playing as Yoshi, how is it that you like, how do you edge guard really well? Is it like use egg to cover air dodges or going high, enter literally anything like Nair forward air, or what else?
So yeah, the nerve. So you can what like you do is if they're off stage like all the way in the blast zone, right, and they're recovering,
Hmm.
you'll jump an egg super low, and if they get hit, it's either they get hit by egg, and then you get a true nail fair off that,
Hmm.
or then they try to avoid the egg by like going lower or trying to air dodge through it, right? And then you just drift to where they're going to go. And because Nair is such a fast and like lingering hitbox, you can just hit them for recovering,
Hmm.
which is really good. Sometimes you can, and if they're above you with the egg, like if you imagine they're in like the 45-degree angle above you,
Hmm.
if you jump from stage and egg up there, they either get hit by egg, which is a true combo to forward air up air to kill, or they air dodge egg, and then you just get a forward air off the air dodge. So it's either kill through getting hit by egg or a frame trap.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's just using your lingering moves to like shut down where they could be going and hitting them for it.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a pretty great way to explain that concisely. I think that probably covers pretty much everything on the
Yeah.
first section. All right. So I guess we can move on to section 2, which is playing against Yoshi. If you wanna beat him, be ready for the matchup, that kind of thing. So I guess we can start by talking. We've mentioned them already, but like how to
Yeah.
exploit Yoshi's weaknesses, which is how poor his range is, especially like horizontally, and the recovery,
Yes.
and double jump armor. So yeah.
So yeah, the weakness again is like he's stubby and small, and like his hitboxes aren't big. Like
Mhm.
some people would say they are. They're not that egregious. Back air 3 is a bit ridiculous, but like it's not that bad compared to what exists in this game.
Exactly.
So like walling Yoshi out with just like never like you don't want to be the first one to approach
Hmm.
because in those matchups I'm just going to be um just shield camping and nairing out a shield
Yeah.
against those sort of things. Like that's the wolf matchup is me just nairing out a shield the aerials.
Hmm.
But constantly like dash backing is really good against Yoshi because my best burst move is dash attack, which sucks. It's not a good move.
Yeah.
So just exploiting that's really good, and like the recovery thing, like knowing when and what moves break armor is really good.
Hmm.
Because when Yoshi doesn't have double jump, he's just a sitting duck.
Yeah, I guess all he has at that point is egg, which is
He's
not
got egg
great.
and air dodge, which are just super punishable.
Yeah.
Because that's also another thing. So when you want to edgeguard Yoshi, it's sort of the same as edgeguarding Min Min. So egg can never go like downwards in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Because you can only go up and you can go a little horizontal, but it'll like travel horizontal then down. So if you just go under Yoshi and hit him for egging, you just hit him further off stage, right? Which is like expending resources. Because how up B works, you have 3 of them. Like the first one is a big boost.
Oh
The
yeah.
second one is like small boost. The third one you just stall and then you don't have any more boosts after that.
Yeah. Interesting. I
And
didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, so that's also, and they don't, that only resets when you hit the ground. So if you grab ledge, you still don't reset your upbeat boosts.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So realizing that's good. Um, and just shield camping Yoshi is always going to be good because my grab sucks. Like if you get grabbed by Yoshi, you're not in a bad spot, right? Like
Yeah, probably.
I don't have a kill throw. Down throw up air only hits noobs.
I see, I see.
Uh, like I've killed with down throw up air. If you DI away, that never works. And if you jump, it never works. Like you also don't always have to DI away my down throw. If you
Mhm.
just jump or air dodge, it doesn't hit.
Hmm.
It only hits if you're putting the controller down and you do nothing.
And so while we're talking about edge guarding him, what about ledge trapping him? Like what can he do if he's at the ledge and you're the one trying to keep him there?
So I'm a big believer that Yoshi sucks on ledge.
Mm-hmm.
Like ledge is already a bad spot for a lot of characters, and like ledge is objectively bad, right? Because it's unless you're Sephiroth or Steve, it's not good. Like unless you're Sephiroth specifically, it's not good.
Or we fit, I guess.
Or Wii Fit, right? But
Mm-hmm.
even then, Wii Fit's like super punishable if you know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Um. So Yoshi, his roll from ledge is really bad. He's and what I like to do a lot is like drop down double jump to armor through something,
Oh yeah.
like a move or something. But at higher percents, that just breaks armor, so that doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And then what that does is it just sets you to be. Then now you're above the opponent without your double jump, so you're in a
Yeah.
bad spot.
And I
So
guess
it's just
that
like
could also just really quickly, if you're
yeah,
to deal with again, I'm probably just thinking about characters that have like a ranged grab, but could you theoretically be at the like be ledge trapping him and press grab and then he jumps into it, but with instead of you throwing him, you just let him mash out. He doesn't have his double jump anymore, right?
probably not. I'm not 100% sure how that would work, but probably not.
I'll try that next time.
Yeah. So then there's like double jump straight from ledge, which goes above, and then I can hopefully air dodge through something and stuff. But keeping Yoshi in disadvantage when he's on ledge is really it's not the hardest thing. It's just Yoshi doesn't have a lot of options because I don't have like I don't have a hitbox that'll hit in front of me because Nair's like not the biggest. It doesn't really extend past his foot.
Mm-hmm.
Forward air is like frame 17, so that's never working from ledge.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I'm jumping, I'm above my opponent. And his roll from ledge is one of the worst in the game. I don't know the statistics on it, but
It's really slow, or at least it feels really slow.
It's super slow and like you're vulnerable really early in it. So yeah, it's just that's why a lot of the time what I do is I will throw egg at the ledge trapping position, then neutral get up, because hopefully they're still shielding from egg, and then I can neutral get up, so then I've got all my options again.
Yeah.
And then that's obviously neutral get up's the fastest.
Right.
So just keeping Yoshi in the corner is really good because he fighting his way out is really hard because he just doesn't have the burst range to do it.
True.
It's just constantly hoping that they stuff up.
What about playing neutral against Yoshi? Because we were just talking about how he has really good airspeed, and if he just can kind of avoid your hits and then punish with the Nair, then he's already doing 50 to 60, or maybe 40 to 50. So should you be trying to contest him in the air at all, or should just be on the ground, wait for him to land, and then fight him horizontally?
Yeah, if you've got the moves to beat Yoshi air to air, then always do that because that's what Yoshi's always looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't, just play the grounded game to like whiff punish Yoshi's moves. Like yeah, they're pretty like Nair's like lagless
Yeah.
and like, but like it's like if you just shield it, it's never going to be the super safe one because you're hitting it high up on their shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just how like just framed out it works. It's just if you hit the top of their shield and you're like safe, you're a lot more unsafe on shield. Parrying it, like my biggest aerial is forward air, right?
Yeah.
One, it's got a lot of startup, and two, it's super because it's got a lot of startup. It's super parryable, so you should do that more. Just parry the forward air, then get a big punish.
Mm-hmm.
And if Yoshi's spamming, especially me, spamming back air, you can just wait for it to finish, and then like because the way to make back air safe is you have to be drifting away with it. So you can just use that opportunity to just take space if you're getting cornered by that, and then you can just reset neutral and like you're not being pressured anymore in the corner or like being swamped by back air.
Right.
But it's just knowing what Yoshi's combo starters are and avoiding them is really good. So like the weak hit Nair, F tilt, but like also that's another thing. Yoshi doesn't have good like down tilt's a good grounded move, but the rest aren't that good, right?
Yeah.
Like jab's alright. It's not incredible, but it's good.
Yeah, I feel like it's mostly just like you'd be like the Yoshi player would just be like also dash backing, but like dash in, up tilt, dash back, or dash in, F tilt, dash back, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but these things are like F tilt and up tilt are super punishable as well. Like F tilt is like I think F tilt and up tilt are like -16 on shield.
Really?
Yeah, they're super punishable.
I see. I didn't know that.
So that's why I've been down tilting a lot more because one, because Zach says to, and two, it's just like it's just correct because spaced down tilt on shields like really hard to punish, and like it's
Yeah.
my only grounded move
Mm-hmm.
that can like fight in neutral, right?
Yeah. And I guess the last thing we can talk about playing against Yoshi is how to get it out of disadvantage when you're playing against him. Because let's say he does get in with the Nairs and is juggling you and you're trying to land, but he's chasing you, or maybe he's back at you off stage and he's done that thing where he throws the egg and then there's only like one
Yeah.
right option, which is to do nothing, like, or at ledge. Like, what do you do in each of those scenarios?
So sometimes you're gonna cop it, right? You're gonna take a lot of damage.
Yes.
That's just the game. And a big thing, I remember Zav gave me this advice when I was versing Dags in Queensland.
Mm-hmm.
It was don't get tilted at how much damage they do. They do,
Yeah.
which is great advice because the damage will come. It'll happen.
That's good advice for like any character in this game. I feel like
Right?
everyone just shits out damage in Ultimate.
Exactly. So like, don't get tilted at how much damage you're taking because sometimes the combos are just true, and you're gonna take 50 from getting hit by one move.
Yep.
But it's a lot of it like escaping combos. It's you can either the up air trains and stuff. You can either jump out of it or air dodge out of, which the Yoshi player has to read. But I always go for the air dodge read.
Yeah.
Because if they air dodge and I jump, I'm now losing because I'm above them without my double jump.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why then if they jump and I get to land, I get to chase them underneath and up tilt them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I love the air dodge read. Also, a lot of people air dodge. So then, if you air dodge, you just extend your combos even further.
So I guess a good mix-up would be to do nothing as you're falling.
Well, doing nothing loses to me baiting out air dodge.
Right.
So if I the base example is F tilt, up air.
Mhm.
After that, against a lot of the cast, nothing else is true. After those 3 hits, right? But like, you don't feel that because you keep getting hit by up airs.
Yeah.
So at that point, I will do a landing up air. So that catches. If they do nothing, the landing up air will hit them. If they jump, I get to land and do nothing.
Yeah.
And if they air dodge, the up air whiffs, but then I get to land first and do an up tilt to hit the air dodge.
True.
So like if they air dodge and I up air their air dodge, I just land and up tilt the air dodge, right?
Yeah. So this
It's
is
like a frame trap sort of thing.
It's pretty much just what we've been saying. Being above
Yeah.
Yoshi, very bad, avoid. So I guess
Exactly.
maybe if you're above him, it's best to just go to the ledge.
Going to ledge is always good. If you're like fast fall air dodge is really good if you see the Yoshi commit to hitting you in the air.
Yeah.
Because Yoshi's floaty. If you fast fall air dodge, you're gonna hit the ground first, and now I'm above you.
Mm-hmm.
It's knowing when Yoshi puts you in tech chases on the plat's really good. Because when Yoshi's got rage, after F tilt up tilt, a lot of the characters can tech on the platform.
Yeah.
So knowing when that happens is really good. Knowing when you're being put into a tech situation or not.
Mm-hmm.
And just just going to ledge is really good because like Yoshi's ledge trapping's alright. It's not amazing, but it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
And going to ledge is just good to get out of disadvantage in this game.
Yeah, I feel like his ledge trapping options are like if you expect them to neutral get up, grab the shield, or like you said, like throw an egg to force them to do something, and then either forward them at the ledge, or if they're gonna roll and I don't know, maybe hit a smash attack or an up air or something. But
Yeah.
to get around that, I guess just see what he does. If he throws out the egg, you can roll while he's tossing the egg because it is a bit of
Yeah,
end
you can
lag.
definitely do that.
And anything
You can
else,
definitely
just
roll,
yeah,
and
roll.
then you can hit me for doing the egg, for doing that because it's got a bit of end lag.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just time. You can time the neutral get up to like not get hit by the egg, and then it's just like you get to get off ledge for free. You're still cornered, but you're not on ledge.
Yeah, and it like forces the Yoshi player to do something, be it grab or dash back
Yeah,
or hit you, and you can roll past that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
And what about if you're off stage and he's edge guarding you? Because I know that you like to do this thing where you do toss the egg, and then no matter what happens, you just kind of punish it because if they do nothing, they might get hit by the egg, and if they're high enough or far enough, they would just die. And if they air dodge, you just hit them for it. But I think I heard someone say that in that situation, you just do nothing because Joshi still has to drift towards you to hit you with
yeah,
something, and if you move around the egg instead of air dodging it, then there's nothing for him to punish.
yeah. That's true. If I, you can also you you can hit the egg and explode it, then also hit Yoshi for doing that. If you're in that position, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're close enough to hit egg and Yoshi at the same time, you can. Because egg's not transcendent. It loses to like almost every hitbox in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you can hit egg if you're recovering. Riding the stage is really good. Yoshi can't really deal with that. If you go like super low and go down, riding the stage, which just Yoshi can't really deal with that much. Um, and just like you can go super super high, like how Snake, like if you can be like Snake and do that, it's good.
That would definitely
Like
help you
obviously
out in
not
the
everyone
game
can.
if you can be like Snake.
Yes, but like going really high because once Yoshi double jumps, there's no more threat vertically because he can't go up. Like he can't go any higher. Like Egg's not the bad. Like if you get hit by Egg in the top blast zone, then you're not doing anything,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, going super high is really good because once Yoshi has expended the double jump, there's no more threat vertically.
True.
But what I like to do as well is you can run off edge guard and then jump back to stage quickly because then you get the ledge trap still.
Yeah.
So you'll threaten them doing the one bad decision, and if that happens, great. You punt, you hit, you kill them. But if it misses, you still get to ledge trap, so that's completely fine.
Mm-hmm.
Which is something I do. I don't know if it's good or not. I just do it.
I
I
mean,
don't know if it's
hey,
the most
it
optimal
got
thing.
you got you top 20 in Vic.
Hey,
But maybe
that's true.
there is that hypothetical that maybe if you weren't doing it, you'd be top 15. But
You may be spitting. You may be spitting.
that only time will tell, I suppose.
Exactly.
And speaking, actually, I like that line that I just dropped. Speaking of time will tell, we can move on to section 3, which is his evolution in the meta. I guess we can quickly go over, like, in all the games. I think the story with every Yoshi tier placement in every game has been started out really bad, then some dedicated player did something crazy, and they started to realize that he's actually not that bad, but he's still never been, like, super super good, except in Smash 4 where he was pretty good and actually just fell down as the game went on, especially with Cloud, Bayonetta, and Corrin. But Ultimate, I actually don't know too much about his history in Ultimate. Do you know more about that?
Um, early. I remember early tier list had Yoshi like S tier, like really good, and then he
Oh.
fell off quickly because like no Yoshi did anything,
Mm.
and like didn't believe in the character. And then he was like a decent mid tier, like scene until like Yoshidora, right? And
Hmm.
even then, there's still like Americans don't think Yoshi's that good.
Yeah.
Like they think he's good, but like not like Akola and Mia had him 7th on their tier list they made. together.
That might be a little high, yeah.
Well, I think they're biased because Yoshi does even into Steve and beats Game and Watch.
Maybe.
And if you're going even to Steve, that's really good.
That is true. That is true. I think in Brawl, like I wasn't around in Brawl. I was just a little 5-year-old. But the tier lists in Brawl were made just the thing that decided the tier list in Brawl was just how well each character did into Meta Knight. So
Yes.
maybe that was a bit of that bias.
It's probably just that's just biased there. But Brawl is just because you if you went to a Brawl tournament, you were versing a Meta Knight.
100%.
Like there was no world you weren't.
So
like yeah.
And what do you think? What do you think about Yoshi? Is he like, obviously you probably don't think he's top 10, but
He's not top 10.
where would you place him in, like, the most unbiased way that you can opinionate?
I think it's weird. I remember I've had this discussion with a few people at tournaments and stuff. Like, because like I like to ask, like, who do you think's better, like me Brawler or Yoshi?
I think me Brawler.
Exactly. I think it's Yoshi.
Really?
Yeah.
Please talk about that.
So, Brawler is very. He's got his thing that he does ridiculously well and insane, which is the killing you with at any percent, right?
Yeah.
Except he's a lot more. I think Brawler's a lot more one-dimensional than Yoshi because he's got that, and he's like his recovery's nowhere near as good. So he's actually the recovery's very exploitable. I think we're just bad at dealing with it.
Probably.
And I think Yoshi does better into the meta than Brawler does. Going even with Steve, Brawler definitely doesn't. Beats Snake, beats Game and Watch. His matchup with Kazuya, I think, is even or like slightly losing. Brawler, that Beefy has constantly said that's his
worst matchup. And apparently, and like you say, Yoshi probably beats Min Min. I don't see me Brawler
Yoshi
beating
beats
Min Min.
Brawler probably doesn't, right? Like if he just does, I think he does better into the meta. They both lose to Luigi.
Yeah.
My God.
Luigi's crazy.
It's just Brawler just has more X factor. But I feel like we're just not. I think we are just not good at playing around that X factor, right?
I think so. You might be right.
That's why I think that. I think in like the last official tier list where Yoshi was, I agreed with it.
Where was he? I don't remember.
He was in like the S- tier.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Because
Like,
I think that would have
like
been
top
top like 16, top 20, right?
15, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with him being there.
That's where I put him. I haven't made like a tier list in a while.
Yeah. I've never made one because I know that when people make those tier lists, everyone attacks them for their opinions. So
Yeah, that's fair.
can't be attacked for an opinion if you never post it publicly, methinks.
That's true. That is very true.
So I guess you were just answering this, but do you think Yoshi can do it in the meta and like, or do you think that Yoshidora is just the GOAT?
Well, like Yoshiro is a freak, but like there's other good Yoshis. There's like Mark and Fui and Pharaoh. These guys are like really good. Like Pharaoh can beat Zomba.
Oh.
Mark's a weird one because I don't remember. I don't think he did that well at Kaguribi.
But a lot of people didn't, so that's fair.
Yeah, that Kaguribi was crazy. But at his local, he's always getting like top 2, top 3.
That's pretty good.
He does play Greninja into an Aegis because he can't beat the Aegis, which I absolutely understand.
Yeah, he just sounds awful.
It's so
it
bad.
sounds god awful because it's like Sorty plus DLC privileges plus someone who can like outrun him and run circles around him or kill him at like 50.
It's so evil. One of the worst things is if I back air their shield. If they're Mytha, they can spot dodge between the second and third hit and get foresight out and up smash me for using it.
And I feel like Pyra's like assuming you're not at 0, Pyra can probably break the double drop armor with most of her moves.
Yeah, I get to play the game against Pyra because she's slower, but it's still super ridiculously hard.
Yeah.
because you're terrified, and if you stuff up, you are in an awful position.
Is that, I know that you probably will, I know what you will probably say, but do you think that, on the topic of Aegis, like, what is Yoshi's worst matchup? I know his best because there's Victoria, that kind of thing. We'll get to that in a second, but what about his worst?
The worst is Samus not close.
You think so?
I think Samus Yoshi is the second worst, like, top tier matchup in the game.
Okay, buddy. I don't know about that.
What do you mean? Like, only top tier characters? I think it's the second worst matchup.
What would be like the worst, like Game & Watch Rob or Snake?
Nah, I think Sonic Kazuya is worse.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Or Min Kazuya. I guess Sonic Kazuya is worse.
I think Sonic Kazuya, and I think Yoshi Samus is worse than anything else. I think Yoshi Samus is worse than Game & Watch Rob. It's worse than Kazuya Min.
Interesting.
If you put Roy up there, I think it's worse than Roy Kazuya.
Like as in Roy loses to Kazuya.
Roy gets destroyed by Kazuya.
That's fair. That makes sense. There was this one tournament where I was playing Randodos and someone got Kazuya and I got Roy and I just didn't know what to do.
Oh no, you can't do much. But Yoshi Samus, there's like, I've gone on and on about it. There is never an opportunity where you're in a good position, really.
Even Yoshi in like, because I know that Samus has like a not that great disadvantage and that she sucks at the ledge. That's like the only two things I can think of. If you can keep hitting her before she can charge shot, I think you're just kind of okay.
Yes, but you can't hit her for shotting.
I see.
You just can't. If she's charge shotting, and you try to hit her with like what? Like you run up and hit her. Every move I have loses to forward airs and like an anti-air. If she just shields my move, she up B's out of shields me because you can just cancel charging shot into shield, right?
Yep.
Keeping her in disadvantage is really hard because of the down B mix-ups. Is really hard to hit her. She never dies. She's ridiculously heavy. Edge guarding is impossible. Like,
but like,
we'll get. Dude.
Okay.
Because Zach was my coach for the Arcadian, and we were like,
yes,
we did a bunch of work on Neek, right? Because I can't beat Samus. Because Samus is ridiculous. Yeah, Zach DM'd Farrow on Twitter to ask for like matchup for advice and stuff.
Oh, I heard about this. And
like the advice was good, and like we've all there's one really funny thing is we were like, if I down tilt Samus's shield, she can't do anything. But no Yoshi in the world knows how to get into that position. That's my one advantageous situation, and getting there is no one knows how to get there.
What about, and hear me out, obviously you're going to correct me because I'm probably going to be wrong, but can't you just, and I know this is, separate to charge and all of that, but one of Samus's great strengths is her ledge trapping. I feel like, doesn't double jump armor just get through the bomb, so you just jump out of it every time?
You're on the right page. It's more the fact that you just recover high, so you don't even deal with ledge.
True.
So Yoshi, and like that's another thing with the Snake matchup, by the way. It's you constantly throwing eggs at Snake, so he never gets to set up ledge trapping.
Hell yeah.
So that's the same with Samus. You can throw eggs at her to not set up ledge trapping, but it's just better to just avoid ledge. But I avoid the ledge trapping. So, but then I'm still like in a losing position. Like there's no answers. Like I remember the last set I took off Neek was because I jumped in and I would neutral air dodge reading his charge shot to punish. Like that's the shit I have to do to like get around. Like I'm air dodging through charge shot to punish.
Yeah.
Which is super inconsistent because if he just doesn't shoot it, then I'm in an awful spot.
Yeah, you might be convincing me here.
Like, I don't know. Yoshi does not have a way to stop Samus from charging.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of characters don't, but in Yoshi's case, that's...
Also, because I have the worst dash shield in the game, dash shielding is still not good.
Yeah,
Like
true.
it's so Sam. It goes. Samus is my worst matchup by far, and then Aegis.
Samus Gap Aegis.
Oh, and then Gap. It's
Right.
Samus Gap, Aegis Gap.
What about Shulk? Where's Shulk and all that?
Shulk is a nightmare.
Is he like around? I feel like he's usually around Aegis level for a lot of characters in terms of
He's
bad
around
matchups.
there. Farage recently made a tier list and put Shulk as even, and I don't know what he's smoking. Like this guy probably has
Yeah.
never versed. Like if this guy should verse Kanaji, and he'll see what it's like.
Yeah.
Like
Because
I versed Kanaji when he was down here for
TSG.
the yeah. We played the Friday. I had him in like F tilt up air, which is true combo. He shield arts in between the hits, switches to smash art, and then up Bs to kill me. I'm like, what is happening?
Oh yeah, that seems absolutely awful. I don't know how. I
Like
forgot about the fact
what?
that he can just do that and just avoid getting hit, and then
Like
also instantly switch again and then do anything.
I'm if you're shield arting to get out of combos, it's fine. It's the fact he gets out of combos and then kills me for it.
Shouldn't have tried to kill Buddy.
Like what? That matchup's also really hard because you can
His swordy.
parry. It's sorty, but you can like the way you beat Shulk is by parrying because he's got a lot of startup. But there's so much range, it doesn't matter.
I agree. As someone whose Shulk is also like top 3 worst matchups, I feel your suffering.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but like yeah, it's just all the sorties are like my worst matchups. Like Lucina, Cloud,
Oh God, Cloud.
Alu, they're all my
Yeah.
worst. And then like Luigi's there.
Hmm. What about his
Like just
best? Well, I know, like, and I will let you say it because it is your episode. But so other than that one, what else? Well, I guess we'll first talk about that one and then talk about others.
so what do you think? What do you think that one is?
Inkling.
Is it Inkling? It's really good. It's really fun.
It's gotta feel good having a winning matchup into a character that, although he's not like super broken good, is just annoying to fight.
Yep. Yeah, I'm so privileged.
I mean, I also have a +2 matchup into Inkling, but
Yeah.
I see other people suffering, and it's just like, hee.
Like, because Inkling is like the anti-sortie, right?
Yeah.
And like, it's just fun versing. I just enjoy it. Like, it's just being able to do whatever I want.
Yes.
Puff is ridiculously good for me as well.
Hmm.
Like all Puffs say, it's Yoshi's like it's like top 3 worst matchups.
Yeah, I think McCup once said that it was, other than Sonic, it was like his worst.
Yeah, it's like Sonic, like Ike and Yoshi are the top 3 worst for Puff.
Yeah.
What else is good for Yoshi? I think Village is ridiculously good for Yoshi.
Oh. Is that because you don't care about like forward air spam?
It's like not really. It's just the fact that Villy can't land and Villy sucks. So like
Yeah.
that combination's really good. Like that's really good at things. What else is really good matchups for Yoshi? Um,
Are there any that
yeah,
like
that's the
that people think are bad? I guess there were some that I thought were bad but were actually good. But any like surprisingly good or bad matchups or just wacky ones?
what's the wacky one?
Like wacky is like, I don't know, you have to play like
yeah.
very weird or something like that.
That's sort of like game to watch. It's like you don't get to really play. Neutral's not the same, but you get to advantages. That's the thing. What I was saying with at the very start, like advantages is always the same for Yoshi, right?
Mhm.
That's why like practicing and getting that consistency is really important. Um, I think like Ness is pretty good. I think Ness is pretty good for Yoshi, but Iceman says otherwise. She thinks it's even. I could see it being even, but like yeah.
Mhm.
Um, the Jamie counter pick is K-Rool.
You think
I
so?
can't be. I'm really bad versus K-Rool. Yoshi's good. Jamie's bad.
I have definitely heard like you specifically to me say like that for example, and I know I keep bringing this up, but naturally, like Pac-Man is even for
Oh,
Yoshi, but it's -2 for Jamie.
-2 is like is generous actually. But
Mm.
like I could see Pac-Man being not winning for Yoshi, but I just think Yoshi's too good for not to be even.
Yeah, I think it's definitely even. It's a weird matchup though because of
Yeah,
the
that's
water
another
and the
weird one.
hydrogen and trampoline and all that.
Well, because I'm versing a bloody cartoon character.
Yes, you say that
Like
a lot.
Pac-Man wins with Toon Force. I will say that till the day I die.
Yeah,
This
it's
character's a
it's great.
cartoon character.
No,
Besides that, I don't
really.
think there's really any wacky matchups.
I guess Steve as well, because you said he does even into Steve, no?
Yeah, like Yoshino's always done decent in a cola. It's
Mm.
because like the advantage state's always good, right?
Yeah.
And forward is really good at dealing with blocks.
Hmm.
And a niche tech actually is if you want to jump over blocks and punish them for mining, they'll just up smash you doing that.
Yeah.
If Yoshi down airs, it just goes through the block, like the magma block, and hits Steve.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
wild.
I remember seeing that on Twitter, and I was like, I wonder if this works against Villy up smash. And it's less consistent, but it has worked.
Ooh. What
Um,
about your personal shout out for like most fun matchups, even if they're not your best matchups, just the ones that you just enjoy the most personally?
um, most fun. I like the Ness matchup. I don't know if it's like Ness or like I think versing Iceman's really fun.
I
Like
think
I
it
think it
is.
just comes down to the people I verse, like the players I verse.
Mm-hmm.
I do like versing Rob, which is like sacrilegious to say a lot.
Yep.
I think Rob. I've got my hot takes on Rob. I think Rob is the best top tier in terms of like balance wise. I think if Rob was the best character in the game, it's a healthy metagame.
I agree.
Because like he's ridiculous, right? But he's got clear weaknesses and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, who do I like versing? Yeah, Iceman's really fun with the Ness. Um, I think like back to like me Gunner is fine because like I
Like
don't
as in
understand
fun?
how
It's fun?
like it's fun because like I just go in like being like yeah I'm going to win.
Right. Who's like the
I
best
just don't
beginner
know
you've
what
faced? Because I don't know.
I've like Aiden's I've never lost to. I've never dropped a game to Harry's me Gunner.
Oh, that's good then. Because I actually forgot about that. I was like, is there like any like
Yeah.
like high level me gunners? But I guess Harry's, yeah, beat Beefy at
Um.
Bam.
Yep, that's true. Ah, bloody hell! There's just so much.
There's so
There's
many
just so much
characters.
cringe in Ulti. There's so many characters, so much cringe. Um, like Roy's actually decent. Like Hunter Dugongs, whenever we play a lot of friendlies, I always have a lot of fun versus him.
I think that's
Peach
a
is fun.
Dugongs thing. Yeah.
It may be a hunt. I like versing Connor was always good, and like Anthony, like Aloli's Roy has always been fine.
Hmm.
Peach is fun. I like versing Peach actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think Snake's further up there because it's a fine matchup, and like you have to constantly be on, which is fun. You can't slack, which is good. You have to be always attentive, which is tiring, but I think that's fun.
Yeah. Do you like the
Uh,
Ditto? Interesting question, actually.
the Ditto is, yeah, the Ditto's fun.
For the
Some of
listeners,
the
Ditto means like two players playing the same character. But yeah, keep going.
yeah, yeah. Some of the most fun I've ever had was an hour and a half of playing friendlies with Jewers Yoshi at Pixel. Some of the most fun I've had playing this game. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the characters I like playing
Hmm. That's pretty
against.
cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, there's not a lot of them, considering there's 89
Yeah.
characters, but I know that you're
But there's
very
just
like.
so much cringe that I hate fighting.
Hey, I like playing against you.
That's kind. I hate Pac-Man.
He was gonna say that's a very one-sided thing, but yeah.
It definitely is. I can't stand Pac-Man. That
Hmm. Now, actually, because you were talking about Jira's Yoshi, because one other thing I wanted to ask you about is, do you keep tabs on like the Yoshis in Oz, like who's kind of doing well? I'd like to give for you to give some shout outs to some of the Oz Yoshis that are maybe on the come up or that you just think deserve recognition.
there's the Amis PR Conrad.
Oh yeah,
He's been on the up. He's been around for a little bit. For a little bit. He's getting better. He's taken a set off me actually in the Ditto.
really? Like
Yeah,
recently?
a while ago. No, it was a
Oh.
while ago. Gravity recently had his Yoshi only season,
Mm-hmm.
and like I learned things from him because there was just I remember watching him recover versus P9. I'm like, he's so much better than me at recovering. I'm
I
stealing
think
all this.
Gravity's just the best player in the world, and he just chooses to lose sometimes. I see what he does, and I'm like, holy shit, you're so good.
um, yeah, the Yoshi I liked. I remember watching it at the start of the season. At the end, I'm like, he actually like got in an advanced state and was like started cooking. I'm like, yeah, this is good.
Mhm.
Macabre, he had a Yoshi for as a secondary and was famously ranked higher than me on the shoe stats.
That's funny.
Yeah, right. I've been on the shoe stats top 100 Yoshis once, by the way, and I was below Macabre.
I think the shoe stats though, it does like the points for the person overall, and
Yep,
Macabre's puff is
that's what
probably
happened.
above your Yoshi, and yeah,
Well,
which
it
is
was, but yep.
which is why I think there was the one time that Extra was a top 25 Falco, despite never playing Falco.
It was so funny.
It was so good.
There's floppy disk. He's like one of the, if you know what math
Yes,
is. in Sydney,
I've played against floppy disk at the floating point pre-local, and yeah, he definitely knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff. There's the Red Rocket, another famous thing from Sydney, Dugongs. He's got his Red Rocket. He loves Yoshi as well.
I'm noticing that a lot of these are secondaries. Gravity, Macabre, and Dugongs are all like secondary Yoshis.
Yeah,
Do you think Yoshi's a good secondary just overall?
Yes. If he covers your bad matchups, absolutely. This character is so easy.
Let me think about my bad matchups. Samus, Min Min,
See, nah. Min Min's good. The Samus is a no.
what
like,
else?
for Gravity-
Cloud.
For Gravity, it actually makes so much sense.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Like Rob is Rob bad matchup. Yoshi does good into Rob, and like Inkling then covers all the sorties that Yoshi does bad into.
True.
And then also
And the
then
zoners,
also-
right? Kind of.
the zoners like Yoshi Inkling does good into Samus.
Mm-hmm. Well, he does
Um,
okay from what I've heard. But yeah.
It's better than Yoshi.
Yeah, no, I definitely think so.
And then if you're good enough at Yoshi, that it covers you. It covers Yoshi being an awful matchup for Inkling.
Yeah, true. He's
Um,
never beaten you in bracket, has he, with his
He
Yoshi?
has. He definitely has.
Really?
He
I've
has.
never seen it.
Yeah, it happened at SAS.
Ah.
I got a lot of shit for that, by the way.
Yeah, I imagine. It can be
It's also,
hard when
like-
you're the best representative of a character and then someone beats you in the Ditto and you're like,
Hey, the better player always loses the Ditto.
can't wait to verse Zach then. He always plays Kazuya into me, which probably makes sense.
Yeah. Also for like Gravity, like the heavies can be annoying for Inkling because like obviously Inkling can't kill.
Yep,
So
famously.
just like having a character that can kill is really good.
Yeah. And is hard to kill. I think Inkling's like relatively
Yeah.
easy. Hard to hit, but easy to kill.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's all I don't know many other Yoshis in Australia.
I feel like there's not a lot of them other than these like high profile secondaries and
Yeah.
Conrad and Floppy Disk. And I think
Yeah.
there's one in like Queensland, but I don't know.
I
much
think
about
there's one in Queensland. I don't know much about them. I think there's one in SA as well, but I don't know much either.
Mhm.
Bradley has a good Yoshi.
Oh yeah, and there's the James.
Oh, James. The James is good.
Yeah, I think it beat
Yeah.
Newt. Like it took a game off Newt or something.
Oh, it took a game off his Rob
Oh, okay,
that he
I did.
shouldn't have won.
He forgot to mention that it was Rob. I thought it was Palu.
No, there was a really funny like that's another thing with the matchup. It's really good, but like he plays Yoshi like he's playing Brawler, which is always just looking for the kill.
Mm-hmm.
Like he sent me. He was bored one day, and sent me. He started practicing how to deal with Ike up B, and there's the funniest kill confirm. It's how if Ike is like does the up B high and then starts landing, you can just hit them for doing the landing. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you can. So what Beefy did was, as the Ike landed, you up tilt, and then you
Mhm.
jump up forward and Nair as a true kill at like 50, and it's it looks so wrong, but it's so funny.
I
But like,
see.
yeah, he's got the Yoshi.
Mm. And do you think that I know that like a lot of people are the famous like we just need a new game, but now that we're entering the 8th year of Smash Ultimate, which again for listeners is the longest that we've had before a new game. Like the gaps have been 2 years between 64 and Melee, 7 years between Brawl, the Melee Brawl, 4 years between 6 years between Brawl, 4 years between 4 and Ulti,
Four
and
and
now
ulti.
there we go,
So yeah,
eight
we're
years.
in
Do
the
you think?
longest lifespan.
Yeah, I think it's like okay at the moment. Like,
Um,
like it is getting a little stale, but like I can see it lasting another 1 or 2 years, like comfortably.
yeah, I agree. I think it will
Hmm.
last. I'd like it. I think ulti would be fine if there was like balance patches.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Like
There
I
was
think as
just
a
something.
game, it's good.
Oh, it's a very fun game. But do you think
Yeah.
that Yoshi will keep going higher? Because I feel like that's what he's been doing, like for the entirety of the lifespan. I don't think in Ultimate that he's ever gone down.
He dipped a bit, but like it was pretty much like the initial week people thought Yoshi was S tier, then he dropped.
Oh, true. But
It
he's
was like
back.
people thought he's back a bit, but like people thought Mewtwo was S tier at the start of the game as well.
People thought K. Rool was like a top five
Yeah, K.
character.
Rool was really good. They thought like Snake was bad, Sonic, Game and Watch, like all these characters.
Yeah, all these characters were really bad.
Now look at him dominating the meta, right?
Yeah.
I think Yoshi was probably still keep going up, especially because it just keeps coming out the classic Smash Made like story of like this random guy will come out and be a freak.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone's terrified of the Smash Made Kazuya
Wilds?
in Japan.
Is that his name? No,
There's just
yeah.
take your pick.
Yeah, true. It's just a buffet and it's just smash mate Kazuyas.
Yeah, I think Yoshi will keep going up, especially because it's just like Sonic and Aegis are like the two biggest issues with Yoshi in the like cone meta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Sonic isn't even the worst. It's not fun.
Usually isn't, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like the biggest issues in the meta for Yoshi. So I think he'll keep going completely fine.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think he will there's the characters give him a lot of trouble, but other than that, he's actually got what it takes, I think.
He definitely does. He can win his worst matchups.
Hmm.
Besides Samus.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
He can beat Aegis, absolutely.
Mm. And what's I guess this should have been at the very start of the episode, but what has been your best moment in Ultimate? Like where you were at your best, maybe there's a clip in which you absolutely cook someone, or your best result at a tournament.
So I'm pretty I don't hit clips is a big thing for me. I've done
Well, you got
I've
that
hit
one
maybe
on what was his name at Piss as the most recent Pissmas.
at the most recent Pismas, which was like a month ago. I got my clip on Lucas the Snake.
Yeah.
There's that clip I have on him. I've got a clip on Rebs,
Mm-hmm.
and like that's about it. But I think like I'm very more like obviously I'm a big competitive person, but like my favorite moments have always been like the community based ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Like
100%.
like my first major Phantom 2020. I remember getting drunk at the bar and like making side bets for the first time with a bunch of people. That was before Slim Bets as well.
Oh, the pre-release
It
of the
was
Slim
free,
Bets.
yeah. I remember I kept losing.
Well, do you want to mention what those are actually? What are the Slim
So,
Bets?
so Slim Bets is pretty much. I had a span of like a couple majors, and then it was one. And like the way it started was one sunshine. I just kept making bets and never missing. Like I kept making bets and never missing, and then it involved majors, and then it kept working at majors, and now it's just like a meme of like just like slim bets. I'm always correct for some reason. I remember Razy coming to me, I think, and he was like, "Hey Slim, can you bet on me so I can win?" Like I determined the result.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
but yeah, like
community is a real. It's like it's so easy to say like the best side of the community, but competing is super fun as well. They're both like they're
yeah,
both complementary. I feel like you can't have
you
one without
you
the
need
other.
both.
Yeah.
Like if the community isn't fun to be hanging out with and choosing to go to, then you're not gonna. As much as you may love competing, if the community sucks. Like why would you want to be a part of it?
Yeah, it's what keeps you coming back.
Exactly.
Hmm.
So yeah, like I think one of my favorite moments, like that Phantom 2020 was really fun.
Hmm.
Uh Pixel 100, I think is the best vibes the tournament has ever been.
Damn, that was like right before I started going to Pixels too.
Yeah, I no, I don't. I think imagine like I could paint the scene. Imagine
Hmm.
it. We can't. It's like it's. I can't remember if it's how exactly it is out of COVID, but it was the first bigger tournament, right?
Hmm.
It's Jura versus Jadizzle in Grands. Jadizzle is undisputed, absolute best. Doesn't drop. He's like not dropping tournaments pretty much. He's like
Yeah.
sometimes dropping to Ray Z and like that's it.
Yeah.
And then no one's in the venue watching. We're all outside drunk, watching on a TV in like this big group. And Jura gets the first set and gets the reset, and we all lose our minds. Like this is when
Oh.
Jura played Joker, and like whenever Arsene came back, we're like, the man's back.
That the way that I can actually feel the vibes, because I feel like I'm not like new by any means, but there's
Yeah,
definitely people who've been around for way longer than me. But I've been around for long enough to know that that must be just feel so good.
yeah.
And this was around,
Like
correct me if I'm wrong, but when Jura was up and coming, right?
it was more his up and coming time. He was always good,
Mm.
but
But he
like that
wasn't
was when
like,
he
yeah.
freaked. Like that was when he freaked, started being a freak.
Did he end up taking that set, or did John Owen win?
He got the reset, but Jono won the whole tournament.
Ah, yeah, makes sense.
Um, like Zach winning Phantom was really good.
Oh,
Uh,
100%.
that was
Amazing.
a great moment. That was really funny for me because I'm sitting with Seb and Scobo, and we're over here like getting super tilted at Kazuya, but then also cheering for our friend.
Yes, because I was also in the audience that night, and I was saying to Big Man and someone else who was with me, and I was like, bro, what are we doing that we're like here losing our shit over Kazuya zero to deaths?
Like it's so.
It just
I remember
happens.
he would hit some egregious thing, and Scobo would just look at me with like the most disgusted face.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We were all like cheering, and then I remember it was Kit, like someone from Sydney was like, he was like, you can't be mad at the result. I'm like, I was like, you definitely can.
Yeah.
Like, did we watch the same egregious shit? Like, it was ridiculous what that character was doing then.
Hmm. But yeah, I guess that probably covers like pretty much everything that we wanted to talk about. Do you have any like closing thoughts on Yoshi as a character before we finish this episode off?
Yeah, I think it's really fun. Yeah, like ever since I was a wee lad, 2018, 2019, the aerials are still fun. The aerials are still super
They
fun.
are. They definitely are.
And this character's super easy. People should play him more.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to stand my ground. I've never once said this character's hard. No one's ever said I haven't, but like people have looked at me and be like, look at this character. I'm like, he's always been easy. I've never said he was hard.
Yeah, I think I've
He's a
literally
little different.
said that to you. I think this is an exact
Yeah.
conversation we've had.
Exactly.
Like, mm,
Yeah. Play
like,
Yoshi. He's fun.
yeah. I agree. I think
Speed's fun.
that's a really good some closing sentiments there, that he's just kind of very fun.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming on the podcast, Slim. You've been a great guest. I hope you've had a good time as well,
Yeah.
talking
I
about
did. Thank you.
Yoshi and how broken he is.
Absolutely. It's been great just being able to nerd out for like however long we've been talking about.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, hour and a
solo
half
main
from what I
plot.
have. Yeah,
Damn.
I know.
Yeah, I just get to nerd out about my character for like an hour and a half. That's great.
I know. So that, which means it's great, because like I said, with the listeners, this is the first episode I'm recording, so hopefully Unfezant
Yeah.
will feel just as good talking about Mario.
Oh, you got markets. That's sick.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like the highest
Yeah.
level players that I can get, and if not, I'll just get someone who knows a lot. But
Fair enough.
yeah, so tune in for the next episode in your guys' timeline, which will be Kirby. At the moment, I still don't know who I'm going to get to talk about. I'm going to try and get in touch with Legacy. But yeah, thank you for coming to Bracket in Session, and have a good rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.